First Lady Melania Trump is back in New York City after spending Tuesday in the nation's capital to watch her husband address his first joint session of Congress, and on Thursday she decided to spend some time giving back. The 46-year-old was spotted exiting Trump Tower a little before 11 a.m. and making her way into a waiting car to spend the afternoon reading books to sick children at New York Presbyterian Hospital. The First Lady hid her perfectly contoured face behind a pair of oversized sunglasses while braving the March chill in a black overcoat draped over a royal blue sweater. She arrived to the hospital at 11:04 am and got to work talking to the young patients and reading from one of the many Dr. Seuss books she brought along with her, which were carried out to the car by an aide in a white box decorated with gold ribbon. "I came to encourage you to read," Melania told the children before launching into the places you'll go. She later added that she wanted the children to think about what you want to achieve in life. This marks the first time that Melania has gone out to volunteer in New York City as First Lady, and the second day in a row she has gone out to try and bring some cheer to young patients. On Wednesday, Melania spent the day doing the same thing in Washington, D.C. at Children's National, later posting a photo with some of her new friends. "Thank you for welcoming me at Children's Health. My prayers and thoughts are with all of the children and families. Grow up stronger," wrote Melania on her official First Lady Twitter account. She then attached a photo that showed her smiling while she stood with a few of the patients and their parents in the hospital's new healing garden. The area was created with the idea that the nature and beauty of the outdoors can contribute to the child's healing. In a statement released after her visit, Melania said, "I am a passionate believer in integrating and interpreting nature's elements into our daily lives to create a warm, nurturing and positive environment. I believe that these same natural benefits can be instrumental to enhancing the health and well-being of all children. It is important to me that children can recognize, identify and express their feelings in order to promote their mental wellness and healing process." That stop came after a very long Tuesday during which she spent the morning watching President Trump sign 2 bills into law that will recruit more women into STEM careers. She donned a $2,950 Valentino crepe dress in the fashion house's trademark red for that gathering, then rushed home to change into her outfit for President Trump's speech to Congress that night. Melania stunned in a pebble crepe suit that was covered in floral embroidery, which added some excitement to the belted black look. And it was a pricey one, with the Michael Kors creation costing $4,950 for the dinner jacket and another $4,595 for the matching skirt. Those two costs, combined with the $420 vachetta leather belt to finish off the look, brings the grand total to $9,965, and that does not include the shoes. Melania was also dressed up in her Sunday finest over the weekend to host the governor's ball in Washington, D.C. It has been 2 weeks since Melania made her first official appearance in the White House, a delay that was caused by her choice to stay in New York City with her son Barron rather than join President Trump in the White House. The First Lady stood alongside her husband outside the south portico of the White House to welcome the Netanyahus at noon. Melania greeted her guests with a kiss and the group exchanged pleasantries while posing for some photos before going inside for the President and Prime Minister's news conference. Once inside, Melania sat next to Ivanka, who attended the early afternoon event with her husband Jared. The First Lady and her stepdaughter did not appear to socialize much at the event and barely spoke to one another, though Ivanka did arrive for the news conference just before it got underway. And Ivanka and her husband were left behind after the conference as Sarah and Melania spent the afternoon together at the Smithsonian's National Museum of African American History and Culture. Melania then spent the rest of the afternoon showing Sarah around while their husbands had closed-door meetings. Melania's appearance on February 15 came the day after she announced that White House tours would resume in early March. Tours are typically suspended for a few weeks when a new administration takes office. The First Lady announced the news in a statement that read, "I am excited to reopen the White House to the hundreds of thousands of visitors who come each year. The White House is a remarkable and historic site, and we are excited to share its beauty and history. I am committed to the restoration and preservation of our nation's most recognizable landmark." And in what may be the only move this administration has made that would excite the Obamas, Melania also revealed on Tuesday her plans to keep the garden Michelle planted in 2009 on the south lawn of the White House. As a mother and as the First Lady of this country, Mrs. Trump is committed to the preservation and continuation of the White House gardens, specifically First Lady's kitchen garden and the Rose Garden, Melania's senior advisor Stephanie Winston Wolkoff said in a statement. Michelle had said last year that she hoped that future First Ladies would keep the garden, and raised $2.5 million in private donations to help maintain her creation. The planting of the garden in 2009 kicked off Michelle's Let's Start initiative, which she spent 8 years focused on while her husband was in the White House. Melania has yet to reveal what her initiative is, but has stated in the past that she would like to do something with bullying. She could be waiting to decide on that until she makes the move to Washington, D.C., something that may be happening this June when her son Barron has finished school. Melania did not want to remove her son in the middle of the year and transplant him to Washington, D.C.